What can you say about getting this season started?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It can't come fast enough. Seriously. But we've been waiting for a very long time, especially I'm just eager to get out on the court with these girls.
What did you see out of the team over the summer?
I think the chemistry speaks for itself. We're gonna ride together. We because of our chemistry coming together so quickly, I just see that this team is a ride or die team. We're gonna ride together. We're 2 feet in, and yeah, that's what I see. I see an actual team. It's crazy because we have 8 newcomers. But we ride together.
So how would you describe the newcomers? How would you describe how everything is coming together and pulling together? What's been the single best thing that you guys are doing? And what are some of the things that has gotten better over time? What are you doing well? We had a tough time with turnovers during the summer, and we're getting better with that and challenging. The coaches are challenging us when it comes to that. And just every single newcomer is bringing something. Like Lily, her defense and her being a big guard, she's bringing length in the guard position, and she could rebound, she could defend, and then Kiki is off bucket, like a complete bucket. She's fast, she gets up and down the floor, and then Nina, that girl can beat anybody up. I'll put her on anybody, and I'll put money on it. I'll put her on anybody. And then we got Sosa, she's coming in, but she's long, and she's redshirting, and she's not gonna be able to play this year, but we got some size from her. Penny can shoot, she's 3-level scorer, and she gets rebounds. She's a big shooter. We love big shooter. And then Jada Curry, our PG, she's 3-level scorer. We're trying to make her score, actually look to score, and because that girl can score, it's just sometimes she likes to make the extra pass a little bit too much. Me personally, because we be screaming at her to score the ball. And then Sid Taylor, shooter. So we got so many aspects coming in, and I'm so excited. So how would you describe the style of play that you guys are going to have this year? How will it be different than previous?
I don't know if it would be different per se, but we get stops, we run. We're running. We are running. This team is athletic. The whole team is athletic. We love to run. We can run. We're fast, and just getting stops and running. That's going to be the first thing that we you're going to look forward to, and then we can move the ball. We can play defense and stuff like that. But getting a stop and running, you don't see us run. Yes, yeah.
So how would you describe Coach Walls? What kind of coach is he? And how has he gotten the best out of you?
That's a good question. Guy is smart. I mean, he is probably the smartest coach I've ever played under, or you could play under. He is so smart, and I want to be a coach. So that's something that being coached under him, that's like the best experience I could have. And he is just I've had a pretty tough time here, being a redshirt and then being injured and then dealing with grief, and so him just being there and being like, okay, Lex, I know that you haven't played in 2 years, but this is the things I expect from you, and you do these things, everything else will fall in place. He tells me he wants me to defend, rebound, run the floor, make layups. I focus on those things, and everything else will fall into place. That's what he tells me. And don't turn over the ball. So that's kind of what he's been at, because he knows it's been a long road here. So yeah.
Speaking of a long road, which means that the fans have stuck by you.
Yeah.
How would you describe those fans?
Oh my gosh, Card Nation is the best, and
they've always been like, oh, I can't wait till Lex gets out there, and they're saying, I'm praying for you, and just all of the encouragement they've given me, even like after the game when we do the autographs in the stands. I look forward to you to come out here, and like they are always giving encouragement. You know, it's given me it's helped me through, you know, having a community like that, you know, giving you encouragement. So I love them.
Now, I know all the games mean a lot, but when you look down that schedule, what's jumping out at you? What you like, man, I can't wait until that game?
Ole Miss, UConn, Notre Dame, North Carolina. That's what's good. That's what got me right now. I think 2 in conference, it would be, yeah, those.
I got a question from my street credit class. They want to know what actually made you even start playing the game of basketball.
My family. My mom was a coach. She coached since way before I was born, right out of college after she played, and so I kind of grew up with it. I grew up around it, and then my brother played. My dad used to play. He played overseas. All my uncles played. My cousins. So you know, it was kind of just embedded into me, and I was just like, I want to do it because my brother's doing it, and then I just fell in love with it, I guess, and then I just grew to wanting to be a coach too. So. But
what made you stick with it? You know, what made you say, you know, I'm even in my ups and downs, I love this game so much, I'm gonna work through the process.
So it was the confidence it gave me. It gave me something else. I had a tough time with bullying and making friends and stuff like that. So, you know, it kind of brought me out of that dark space, and it was something else to do. It was something to get out of that. And I'm not afraid to be vulnerable about it, but I dealt with a lot, you know. And basketball gave me the confidence, because I was not a confident kid. I was very shy, and it gave me something to do, and it gave me something to be proud of, other than just my grades, because my grades are my grades. Like, you got to go to school every day, like, but you got to be around those kids and everything like that. So, I mean, it gave me something to be proud of. Like, you know, being hype and everything like that. So.
This team feels like it has something to do with like being kind of underrated this year coming into the season, probably because Haley left. Do you all feel like you have something to prove this year?
I feel like no matter the circumstances, I have something to prove, period. Every year it's been the same. They doubt us, and they always put us low in the rankings. Like, it's been a thing since 3 years that I've been here. It's been like that. So I always feel like it's something to prove. Not like everybody has something to prove. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know, whether Haley left or not, it would have been the same situation. So we just need to prove it for ourselves. We wanted to do it for ourselves.
It is true, because even when Haley was here, they would always seed you all low. And can you think of a reason why outside of this space?
I mean, maybe because they don't like the way the Coach Walls wins, but you know, I don't really understand it, because I mean, Coach Walls is a smart guy. He's always smart. He knows he's recruiting. He always knows how to put teams together. He's one of the smartest coaches I want to be a coach. So like, being coached under him is probably the best experience I could ever have. So I don't really know why, but we always, you know, it gives us a chip on our shoulder. So can't be upset about that.
Right. How much did that Canada trip help you guys as far as bonding? Because like I said, you got all new faces in here. How much did it help you guys?
Oh my gosh, a lot. Like, you know, we were able to play and to travel. Like, we went around and like did some team bonding in the city, and before that we had been spending a lot of time together doing like game nights, doing like, okay, on Wednesday we're doing this together. We went to a haunted house. Like, we have a great team chemistry, and playing together, trying to like figure out, okay, this is where Sydney likes the ball. We know when she's hot, you know, like when she's hot, or whoever's hot, get them the ball, how to get to post the ball and stuff like that. So playing in Canada was the best thing we could have done.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Glad to watch you play this year.
Yes, I'm so excited.
I still remember seeing you in high school.
Yes, right.
Hello. Quick introduction, please.
I'm Alexia Mobley. I'm a redshirt sophomore, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
So Alexia, can you please tell me what's the best part of your game?
I think rebounding. I take pride in rebounding. Mostly boxing out though.
And what's your favorite color?
Rose gold.
Why?
Because it's pretty.
There you
Good
go,
answer.
bro. Lexia's great Nintendo.
Don't play with us.
Don't play with us. I'm recording you.